This is Cassandra Bibas, author of Not Built to be Broken, and I want to talk to you today about a thought for the week. Not Built to be Broken is all about achieving a life you love to look at, creating a life you love to look at. And I think it's so important to begin the week with a very specific conscious mindset. And, for many of us, Monday is a day of beginning the work week, of starting the daily grind, of moving through the motions, right, of what we normally do. But I challenge you today to do something different as you begin this week. I challenge you to think of yourself like the mountains that you see in this video. The mountains that you're looking at are actually pictures taken from my backyard. It's an amazing gift when you have the mountains as your backyard, but living in Utah, it's easy to forget how much of a gift and a blessing that is. But I want you to look at those mountains and understand something really profound. Those mountains that you see, how high they stand, how firm they are, how strong they are, how everlasting they seem to be. You are exactly that strong. You were not built to be broken. In fact, you were born to succeed. And as high and as tall and as firm as those mountains stand, so do you. You stand in your purpose, you stand in your value, you stand in your dreams, and you stand up for yourself. So this week, when you think about it, I want you to intend and create a week that represents the strength that's in you. Because you know what? It doesn't matter what problems come up this week. It doesn't matter what obstacles arise. When you are as tall and as firm and as strong and as centered as these mountains, you can handle anything. I want to finish off with a thought from Not Built to be Broken. One of the lessons that I wrote about is called Run the Race Until You Finish. And I said a couple things in this chapter that I think is really important to remember as you stand firm and tall as a mountain. In the book, I say, you will get tired as you travel your path. There will be moments in the journey where your legs ache, your knees hurt, and you're completely out of breath. You will feel like giving up a lot. Get used to it. Get comfortable with the inner critic thoughts like, I can't do this, or this is too hard, or I don't think I can do this. Get comfortable with them so you spot them a million miles away and can say to yourself, thank you for sharing. I'm doing this. Persistence is required to run the race to the finish line. You've got to be so sold on your purpose that you are willing to go through whatever you have to get through to achieve what you want. If you have lukewarm interest, you won't make it to the finish line, so don't even bother. Lukewarm are for things that lack fire, desire, and purpose. If what you're after is truly part of your purpose, you'll muster up the courage, determination, and passion to see it through. Even in times when you feel like giving up, there'll be this tiny little voice saying, keep going, and you will. Listen to that inner voice this week that says, keep going. Listen to that inner voice that says, stay strong. Listen to the inner voice this week that says, be more of who you are. I'm not talking about being better. I'm not talking about being bolder. I'm not talking about working harder. I'm simply saying that this week, remind yourself of who you are. You are as tall, as firm, as strong, and as ever present and ever powerful as these mountains you see. Do not be fooled by obstacles or by circumstances. You will outlive them, you will outlast them, you will outdo them, because you were not built to be broken. I will talk to you next week.